Hello again, Struck Club. Today I will be taking part in Echtra Games, developers of Torchlight 3. It's 24 hours extra live charity stream. We're starting very soon, so we're already starting now, but soon enough they will pass me the baton to keep the fundraising going. But there's already hello Bean, hello to Bean. So yeah, I'm just starting early on, and today we will be having fun with some different builds I've got. So I've got all sorts of things like electrode, sharpshooters, a flaming destroyer mage, flaming destroyer sharpshooter. I don't have a forged because I'm waiting for the rework. But we've got Bane Realm Master, we've got Bloodrinker Realm Master, and we've got the Cold Heart Mage I was doing last night. For now, I'm probably gonna go on this Flaming Destroyer level 54 hero, Sharpshooter, and then we can switch over to something else, and we can just have some fun with builds, with Respectacles and things like that. And let's go get the alpaca. I wanna get the alpaca. I wanna get the alpaca on all the heroes for the stream. So let's wait, that's not my fort. That's not my fort. A cute alpaca, indeed. And yes, I did get the alpaca male. It should be in the. It should be in my pet shelter. I equipped it in my hero I was streaming yesterday, and there should be a new one soon. Everyone gets 10 respectacles. let's get everyone to give us those respectacles. Well, hopefully we can get to that threshold and to the final threshold by the time the 24 hours are over. Let's go to my pet shelter, and where is the alpaca? Alpaca. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this hero I haven't played in a long time. And with it, should I do some Fazir, some dungeons? We'll see. We'll see. I'm just checking. Does the stream look fine? It seems to look fine. The chat is there. Everything's readable easily. Okay, so we are ready. So yeah, to anyone who wants to read more, there's the information, there's the link here, and I've set up 3 giveaways. 3 giveaways that will be given at different times. So the first giveaway should be, and Watchy just raided. Thank you very much, Watchy, for the raid, passing the baton. I will take care of your viewers, and really appreciate it right in the feels. So hello to everyone. Today we are going to have some fun with builds, and I've got some heroes. Some of them are level 60, some of them are not, that we can have fun with. And thank you Baines, thank you Watchy for the follow. Welcome to the Struck Club to you as well. So we've got Bane Realm Master, we've got a Bloodrinker Realm Master, we've got a Flaming Destroyer Sharpshooter, we've got Electrode Sharpshooter, and we've got Flaming Destroyer Dusk Mage, so we can have fun with those. Purple Pixie, thank you as well very much for the follow. And yeah, enjoy your stay. Feel free to ask me if you want me to switch to certain different heroes. Let me know. And did I use the raffle command? Maybe I haven't. So yeah, I've set up 3 raffles, 3 giveaways. At different times. So the first giveaway will be 50 minutes from now. The other one would be 80 minutes from now, and then 95 minutes from now. You can enter right now to each of those for a chance to win one of those 3 keys. If the same person wins both raffles, I would repick. I would redraw the winner to make sure everyone has the same chance. And thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, to Bainies. Thank you very much. Alright, without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into some Fazir with this level 54 Flaming Destroyer Sharpshooter. And then we can have some fun with some of the other heroes. This one is new. This one is a fresh hero. No, not really new, but something I haven't touched in a long time. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of Fazir hunting. And yeah, we will be switching. If you want to see a certain of those combos I mentioned, a Bane Realmaster, Bloodrinker Realmaster, Electrode Sharpshooter, Flaming Destroyer Sharpshooter, Flaming Destroyer Dusk Mage, and Coldheart Dusk Mage, let me know. I'm not leveling up Forged heroes until they rework the Forged. And hopefully the Coldheart gets some changes as well to those underwhelming skills there. And hello Space Freaks! How have you been, foe? But yeah, hello, welcome to everyone. I will be playing on normal now, just casually chilling. I'm not gonna push on ridiculous or anything like it. Okay, let's keep pushing. Oh, he teleported next to me, right. I love it when some of the enemies teleport and go inside the range. Okay, and the Alpaca is doing some hits. The Alpaca is becoming an MVP. Actually, I'm not sure what pet stuff I'm equipping on this one. Dryad neckband? No, I'm missing a Dryad neckband. I might try and get one from the storage. Any wife-bound scrolls? I guess no. But yeah, I will not spend too much time on the same hero. It will be all about having fun with some different builds today. And hello, what was this name? I'm gonna have to use Google Translate again. I'm gonna have to use Google Translate. I think I remember this name, but just to make sure that I'm pronouncing it correctly, I will check it again. Well, this Korean name, I really can't read it. But hello, welcome back to my channel. Nice seeing you again. If you want me to call you in a certain way, do write it with Latin letters, and I wouldn't mind referring to you that way. But Yoboseo to you. And Space Freak says, playing my 9th character up to 60. Dude, I really agree what you said earlier, that we would need more character slots. I wish we had 20 character slots, one for every archetype. I mean, if you want every class with subclass in a combination, you need 20 slots. Right now you can't do this unless you have 13 heroes online and 7 heroes on the offline mode. I wish we had 20 character slots total. It would be so much better knowing that you can make one of each. You know, you gotta catch them all, like Pokemon. you wanna get all the different class subclass combinations. If you're like me, if you like experimenting with all sorts of things. Let's keep moving. Am I even gonna get all the quest items? Hopefully I do. Awkward Reaper is here as well. You have moved. Well, thank you for moving again, Awkward Reaper. Is Awkward Reaper Watch's wife? because it's the moderator from his channel. I was watching this channel for the past few hours, working in the background. And I was wondering, is this his wife he mentioned in his description? Oh, it's not his wife. Okay, it's just a moderator. Okay. I was just guessing, just guessing. I guess it was a good guess, but not accurate. Oh, so Purple Pixie is his wife. Okay, Purple Pixie is his wife. Now I know. Now I know. Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. Well, welcome to everyone. Welcome to the Watchy crew, to the Struck Club. And yeah, feel free to ask me all sorts of questions about builds, about anything. I've got a bunch of builds, mate. I've tried every single quest, sub-quest combo there is in the game. So if you need some hints, some tips how to build, we can even use Papi, Action Cow. And Space Freaks, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Right in the fuse is where it struck. Right in the fuse, dude. Thank you very much. And if you want, we can even have some fun. And I can use Papi's calculator. Papi is the moderator Action Cow from the Torchlight official Twitch. And he made this nice calculator, which I'm gonna show you. If you don't know it, I'm gonna give you a link to it. And we can even have some fun in that calculator, theory crafting some stuff if someone wants to. Let me quickly enable Firefox so you can see this calculator. Well, I'm gonna have to move it now. No, don't move this. I forgot to walk my my game. Just a moment. I need to walk the game. Firefox unwalk. Maybe like this. So the link to this one, if you don't have the link, it's here. Just a moment. I had it on a comment before. Three wives if we count World of Warcraft. Well, he has a harem of wives then. Pretty nice. 3 wives is a harem. Alright, so yeah, this is Papi's build calculator. If you love theory crafting, you might wanna have a look at it. I love theory crafting myself. I love having fun with that. And yeah, if anyone has some spare funds that they could that they want to put towards a good cause, you can donate to the charity. You can use Echtra, the command Echtra for to bring that link up, or you can use the command charity as well. I've set up some timers to remind people, and yeah, there will be giveaways, so you can use exclamation raffle to get the link to the 3 giveaways. I've put each key in a separate giveaway, and I've made it so that both YouTube and Twitch viewers can participate in each of those. So good luck to everyone who is participating in the giveaway, and let's raise some funds. Let's get some respectacles. Everyone is gonna get 10 respectacles if we raise 3,000. Right now we are at 2,791. So so $209 more until they give everyone 10 extra respectacles. I'm gonna switch heroes now. I'm gonna switch heroes, and maybe we can come back to this hero later. So I'm gonna let you decide which one do we play. Electrode Sharpshooter, which has no weapon. I'm gonna have to take a weapon from somewhere. The Dusk Mage Flaming Destroyer, the Bane Railmaster, which has no armor because I put it in my Blood Drinker Railmaster, or the Cold Heart Dusk Mage, which is a little bit low level, or this one I just played. But let's take this out of the equation for now. We can come back to it later if someone wants more out of it. So I'm gonna let you guys decide what you wanna see. Sharpshooter Bane? I don't have Sharpshooter Bane. I mean, I can make a Sharpshooter Bane if you want me to. I don't mind it. If you want Sharpshooter Bane, we can do a new one. but I don't have it leveled up, so it's gonna be a bit boring at the start. I mean, this game urgently needs a way to skip the story while leveling outs. It's so boring in this game to level up outs. It's a good game, I love it, it's my favorite game, but I also love leveling up outs, and it's very time consuming and mentally exhausting leveling up outs in this game right now, unfortunately. I like the test server. The test server allowed me to skip the story and be immediately level 46 on my new heroes, and it was so fun. Nah, let's pick a different name. But yeah, we can do a little bit of Bane Sharpshooter, but Bane Sharpshooter at the first few levels will be very boring, believe me. I've leveled up a Bane Sharpshooter and it's not fun at the start. It becomes fun when you're like level 20 something, when you have a lot of summons and minions and all of that. But we can do a little bit of Bane Sharpshooter. I'm gonna go and have to swap my pet. He wants me to do another? Okay, then back to another one. If you want Bane, I can go on the Bane train, which is kind of lazy build. If you want Sharpshooter, I can go in this one. Actually, let's show you this one. Let's show you this one, the melee Sharpshooter, the melee electrode Sharpshooter. You might think it's fun. It's very fun. It's one of the most fun builds I've done recently. It feels so satisfying playing this. I hope I've put a mace somewhere in my storage. Because yeah, I tend to lose items when I die, because I life bind my weapons. So this one can do the trick for now, unless I've got a better. I don't think I've got a better mace. Definitely don't have one. I have a... Oh, never mind. I have a spare mace here. Maybe. This one. 8,500. There we go. So this is this hero. By the way, is that on ridiculous? Is that on ridiculous? Well, this one is on ridiculous. You can just do it on ridiculous. Let's do some map works to show you. This build. It's very fun. It's such a fun build to play. I'm gonna do one map works and then maybe some Fuzzier with it. Not much overtime DPS. Well, it's not an overtime build. It's not on damage. I'm not a big fan of damage overtime builds in this game, because the way to make very good damage overtime builds in this game would be to stack bleeding, poison, and burning at the same time. See, I'm just gonna use basic attacks for now, just to show you just the basic attacks, without using anything else, just the basic attacks. I'm not using Shasta, I'm not using Goose, I'm not using my Scout's Bones. See, now let's start using skills. Such a fun build. So, I hope they fix the basic attack damage affixes that are broken. The ones that are damage with basic attacks that don't specify a certain weapon. And I really wish they would change Scatter Shot tier 2 bonus to not be damage for ranged basic attacks, but damage to basic attacks and 30% maybe. The same way we have it on other heroes, a skill that gives you 30% damage to basic attacks. Another thing I really wish we would see as a change is the cooldown reduction to not only apply to Sharpshooter, Dusk Mage, Rail Master, but to also apply to our relic skills. See, you know how every hero has 10% cooldown reduction? I think this was designed before they reworked the relics. And where was it located on this hero? I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, it was on Sacrifice to Good. So this 10% for Sharpshooter skill cooldowns, I think this should be 10% skill cooldowns. And it should apply to things like Lightning Barrier, Living Barrier, Ice Shield, etc. To anything that has a cooldown on the relic side of things. I don't think it's gonna make it overpowered if you get on 20 seconds skill cooldown another 2 seconds removed. Or on the Ice Golem from 3 seconds to 2.7. And since this skill was designed, this passive was designed before they reworked the relics as subclass. Maybe after reworking them, maybe it would be more logical to make it to give cooldown to all types of skills. Even the skills that you get from Skittering Shoulders, from the Ancient Ember Boots, from all sorts of items that give you skills that you can put on your skill bar. For example, the Lost Legion Sword. I think it would be amazing if this is 10% cooldown to everything that has a cooldown that goes into your skill bar. And it's not gonna make things overpowered. 10% is not gonna make it overpowered, but it sure adds more weight. Adds more weight to the passive, and we're gonna see probably more people investing into this passive if it worked in such a way. And someone just subscribed. Christoph, thank you very much for subbing to my channel. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Struck Club. Let me quickly catch up on chat after this fight. Spaceman says, "Hi Struck, I'm using your Electro Sharpshooter with targeted strikes. I love it." And I love that you're using it. Thank you again for using my build and for watching my content. It means a lot to me. Spaceman says, "Any news on Ice Relic being reworked?" Well, maybe you can, at the end of my stream, I will be transferring the baton, passing the baton to Bean, and she will be streaming with Max and Tyler. And Tyler is the project lead. So if there's any spilled beans, there might be there. You might try and get Tyler or Max to spill the beans. Whether the Cold Heart is gonna get a rebalance, rework soon, and maybe spill the beans on the Forged rework a little bit. We'll see. I know there's things coming, but I don't know what things. But they will be asking me and some other people as part of a group for feedback regarding something. I don't know what that thing is, and even if I do know, I'm probably not gonna be able to tell you much until it's time, until they announce it officially. I really hope my biggest wish for this game is to get another activity. I'm not a fan of the Fazier's Dungeon as an activity. I like the old mapworks much more than the Fazier, to be honest, and them removing the mapworks from the portal was kind of a big blow for me, because it was more fun for me to run mapworks. Right now I feel forced to play the Fazier because there's gear that only drops there, but I do it anyways because I want those items. I've gotten zero of those Ancient Ember items ever since I started, and I've spent my fair share of doing stuff. I spent my fair share of farming Fazier and opening those gear bundles where it would have dropped. I really wish they would add some sort of transmute and what's it called system, and a system to reroll the affixes and to change one legendary item into another legendary item when we're not getting lucky. Awkward Reaper is following as well. Thank you very much as well, Awkward Reaper. And he's going away. Awkward Reaper is gonna catch us all later and gonna grab some dinner. Well, thanks for stopping by, Awkward Reaper, and again, thanks for the follow. Let me read some more chat. Group meta isn't a thing right now, is what Spaceman is saying. Well, you can still have group meta. In a way, there's things like Sacrifice to Goose, which you can stack with Sonic Pulse, which you can stack with Blasting Charge, which you can stack with Consecration, and then you have a Dusk Mage that does so much damage, while everyone else also does a ton of damage. This can be a very good boost to the whole team. If you have one of each and those 4 skills I mentioned, you're applying more than 100% vulnerability on a monster. On top of that, the Dusk Mage gets extra damage from Consecration. On top of that, the Realm Master gets extra damage to sword targets. And the Dusk Mage can really help with swallowing targets with Dark Spears and Holy Fury. I'm not sure if they meant for bosses to not be able to get swallowed down. Right now, you can only swallow bosses with skills. You cannot swallow bosses with a chance to swallow affixes. And this kind of kills those affixes unless you're using them on regular enemies. Also, 1000 volt burst is bugged. It says 55% weapon damage, but it does 550. Very overpowered. Very overpowered right now. It's overpowered to the point where it feels like easy mode using 1000 volt burst. Even on ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna do one more map on this one, and then I'm switching heroes to something else. Let's see if I missed some chat messages. So Space Freaks has been testing Electrode with overtime damage. Where do you get the damage over time? Do you mean the shock damage? The extra damage to shock stuff? That's interesting. That's interesting to consider. But yeah, as I said, I'm not a big fan right now of the way we don't have any affixes that give us plus 2 damage over time. We have affixes that give us chance to do that extra damage and additive damage to bleeding, but we don't have a general one that gives us less percent, but works for all sorts of damage over time. I would love to have an affix that gives me 20% extra weapon damage to all my bleeding, burning, and poison and other damage over times that I can roll on different pieces of equipment. And that would be amazing to try and make a build around, to keep stacking different elemental damages, to have ailment damage. Affixes. Right now you can only get it if you have a weapon with chance to poison. That would give you extra poison damage that is additive to your other poison damage sources. You can stack that and it can be strong, it can be fun. But wait, let's try and do something more fun. But it's a different thing. I want to do a rainbow damage over time build. If I were to do damage over time build, it would be a rainbow one. Dividing Infamous. Well, we no longer need to farm Infamous. Gearwalkie Shifting Shackles. We also need a search function where you can search for certain affixes instead of having to click those cards. We also need those cards to flip. It's very user non-friendly to have to click on every single card to flip it, instead of them flipping automatically. Like you click on this card and they all 3 flip as they show up on your screen. Come on, come on. Is there no... Because right now we spend more time clicking on cards instead of playing the Fazier dungeon. Oh, I guess there is no Unique's Gearwalkie map. Unique's Gearwalkie would be nice for me. Or Dividing Gearwalkie. Dividing Gearwalkie would be nice as well. Well, Okay, let's just take some uniques map. No, this is Act 3. I don't want to do Act 3. Come on. Come on. It's so difficult to decide what map to do. Come on, give me something here. We need an option to pay money to reroll the affixes. I'm gonna do this one. Hopefully I've got poison defense. Oh no, my defense is 23. Oh, I see why. I see why. I must have given some of my items to my other heroes from this one. Yeah, I'm using some low level items. Well, if I switch to this, I'm losing some damage, but I'm getting crit chance. Spayfreak says at level 150 all champions are unique. Ah yeah, I know. Someone told me that that at level 50 you can get the best, the most overpowered, the super imbalanced card called built-in uniques and then dividing gearwalkie. So I'm not sure why this even exists. It's very overpowered as a way of farming. But yeah, I don't have the patience, and it's super boring to push the Fazier to 150. It's just not my kind of endgame. First of all, too many levels, that requires too much time spent to reach the good stuff. But if you get uniques, dividing and gearwalkie on the same card, on the same map, it's raining probably legendaries. In general, I think if they stuck with 100 levels as their original plan, to have 100 levels instead of increasing it from 100 to 251, it would have been much better and much more pleasant. And if they gave us visual representation of the rewards after completing each boss, there should be something that you see on your screen visually as a reward the first time you complete a certain boss fight. That stays within the Fazier. Right now I don't have the motivation to push further. There's nothing to motivate me to push further other than getting better map affixes. But yeah, it's just it just doesn't feel good. I would much rather do map works than the Fazier dungeon in the current version of the game. The Fazier is a good base as a system, and when they first announced it, it seemed like an amazing system, but the more I played it, the less I started liking it. And that's why I can't wait for them to add some more enjoyable, less grindy endgame system. That doesn't require too much time invested. You can just go and do it without having to push further or whatever. A survival system is amazing. Survival system with checkpoints like Grimdown's Crucible is the best. If I reach checkpoint at level 25, I can just start from level 25 and push from there every time I do my survival mode. And based on how many points you've earned, you get different wood and things like that. I mean, there's many ways to do it, but the Crucible in Grimdown is my favorite endgame activity in a game of this genre until now. Because it's very, very nice that you don't have to spend hours doing it. You can just spend a few minutes and just bail and get your rewards. Let's see. Is it time to draw the first winner, by the way? Let me check the giveaway. 21 minutes. We've got 21 minutes until the first giveaway. Make sure you check the giveaways on the links that you saw on your chat earlier. But yeah, it's my favorite game, and there are so many good things about it, but just as many things that need improvement and some more quality of life. And expanding certain systems, like the pet system would really benefit from a pet slash minion attack button, where if you press the button, the pets and minions go where your cursor is, or attack a target if there is a target underneath your cursor. Right now, pet builds are very underwhelming because pets randomly attack the closest target. You can't tell them to attack only the boss. If you could, they could melt bosses right now. If you combine Bone Razor and Bone Blocker with your quest summons, with the Sword of the Lost Legion, and with the Bane summons, you can get a ton of summons, and all of those focusing on the same target. If you had an option to make them focus on the same target, would be super strong. And yes, things like Spirit Well got extra damage from affixes. But things like Goblin Legion are still bad because they had that extra damage even before, and they still do very bad damage. The Bane minions still feel underwhelming in regards to damage they do. I think the only minion right now that's fun and good to play is probably the trains. And I've did a lot of testing with all of those over the time. Let's see who just subbed. Danny Dharmawan. Danny Dharmawan, thank you very much for subscribing, Danny. Welcome to the Struck Club on YouTube. Thank you very much again. JR Dunlap says graphics are amazing, combat is interesting. Yes, the graphics are very crisp, very nice, and the sound effects are very befitting to what's happening on the screen. Although when you play electrode builds, your eyes might start hurting from all the lightnings. I hope they consider toning down those lightnings to maybe something similar like the Stormblade lightning, less flashy, because this hero I played for 10 consecutive days before I got the one item I needed, the Musketeer robe. And those 10 days my eyes kept hurting every day more and more by playing this electrode build. I even take eye drops every day to help with the screen watching all day and so on. And yeah, electrode builds very fun, one of my favorite builds to try. But with all the whitening on the screen, it can be a little bit too much to handle. Okay, next after this map I'm switching to a different build. I'm gonna let you decide one of the builds I've already got leveled or I'm leveling. Oh, and I forgot to post on Discord that I'm live. Alright, there we go, posted. Let's defeat Jacques. And Space Freak still hasn't gotten the third piece. I'm not sure the Ancient Ember items even drop right now. They used to drop in the gear bundles, but now the gear bundles are gone. And they were never supposed to even drop from the gear bundles. So I didn't read anything in the patch about the Ancient Ember items dropping, being fixed. Because people were saying they can't get them in the Fazir, only in gear bundles. So I'm not sure if they even fixed it to drop from gear from the Fazir instead of gear bundles after they removed the legendary gear bundles. I know for sure that I haven't gotten a single Ancient Ember piece. I mean, I've got, look at how many legendarium items I've got unlocked. Excluding the forged, I think I've got one missing Dusk Mage piece, one missing Realmaster piece, which are the Molten Reach and the Tenderizer, and I've got all pieces from Sharpshooter, for a total of 91 out of 121, which is including the missing pieces for Forged, because I haven't played Forged. I'm waiting for them to rework it before I make Forged builds. So I'm only missing the Ancient Ember and the Molten Reach, the Tenderizer, and the Forged items. So obviously, oh no, I'm actually missing Woods Beast Legs. Woods Beast, oh yeah, that's the Woods Beast Legs and the Forged stuff. So I'm missing 3 items that are not forged, and the Ember pieces. All Ember pieces, the Woods Beast Legs, the Tenderizer, and the Molten Reach. And on SWOT, this brings me this thing I just got reminds me to test on SWOT if it got an improvement. I think it didn't, but I always check it. No, look at that, it's still super close range. It's almost melee range. And oh my, thank you very much, oh my, for the follow. So this thing needs to have much bigger range, like around there where my cursor is. Because right now it feels like a melee skill with this short range. And oh my, thank you very much for the Prime sub as well. Welcome to the Struck Club to you. And to anyone watching right now, we will be switching heroes. Just give me a moment and I will be switching from this one to another one. Right in the fields, oh my. But yeah, I really hope Onslaught gets a range change. I think the damage is not that terrible. It's not the best damage, but it's good damage now that we have duration. We can just stack multiple Onslaughts. But the problem with Onslaught is Sacrifice to Goose negates everything that Onslaught does. Sacrifice to Goose needs an option to convert the knockback into a vacuum. For example, over here on the skill, there might be some sort of a checkbox. Something you click, maybe over here, you click it and it becomes vacuum. You click it again and it becomes knockback. Imagine if we have vacuum on this and we use Onslaught. And you spam Onslaught on an area and then you use Sacrifice to Goose to make sure the enemies stay inside that area. But anyways, let's go to select some other heroes to play. We've got all sorts of heroes here. So, Flaming Destroyer Dusk Mage, Bane Realm Master, Blood Drinker Realm Master, Cold Heart Dusk Mage. I just played this one and I just played this one, so let's not pick the sharpshooters, any of those 5. This one is level 37, this is 60, this is 60, this is 60. So if you don't choose, I will have to choose it myself. I'm gonna give you a few more seconds, like a minute or so. So this one, I'm playing this one with Golem. I'm playing this one testing the Golem. This one, the last time I played it was a Slammer. It's the build from the other day, the from yesterday, called the Bleeding Rupturer. No, the the Slammer Rupturer, and this is right now on the Acid Slammer build, and this right now is on my melee, not melee, but basic attack Dusk Mage Flaming Destroyer build, the Blazing Claws. Those are the builds, but we can respec, we can have some fun. Just pick the class and we can go and do something fun with it. Okay, no one's speaking. I'm gonna select this one. We can respec this build a little. Maybe remove the basic attack part of it. I think I've got some spare Respectacles here. And speaking of Respectacles, if we reach a threshold of of 3,000 total dollars. We are right now at 2,791. They're gonna give everyone 10 extra respectacles, everyone in the game, regardless whether they donate it in the charity. So this is right now on entropy stacking damage. And what am I using? Entropy and radiant blast. And I'm using basic attacks. But what if I want to go away from the basic attacks? What if I don't want basic attacks anymore? And I want... oh, sorry, I accidentally scratched my mic. So yeah, what if I want to get rid of the basic attack stuff? So I get rid of Radiant Blast. And then I get rid of this. Okay, not enough spectacles. And let's say I put points into Absolver, maybe. Okay, and what else would I want to put points into? Maybe I can put 1 point here. How many points? I've got 3 points. 1 point here. I don't have chance to burn, but I want to make it a burn build. 1 point here, and I could have used this energy charge, but that's not gonna give me the same result. Alright, I want to remove those 2 points and put them elsewhere. For now I'm gonna just go 1 point here, 1 point here, and just play it like that. Can I show a full build of my... Do you mean the basic attack Disc Mage? Go to my website here, struckquip.xyz, and look for Blazing Quoes from last week, I think, roughly. Blazing Quoes is this build that I just respect. The problem is that certain things that increase basic attack don't really work. This does work. Certain passives, like this passive, sometimes work, sometimes don't. After I return from a map, this 30% basic attack is missing damage. Then I have to remove the point, then put it back in to get that bonus damage again. It's weird how it works, but that's how it works. And then things that give you extra bonus damage to basic attacks, like this item. 78% bonus damage to basic attacks, this doesn't work. If it says 78% bonus damage to Digitus basic attacks or Greatsword or Mace, then it works. So there's just some sort of property on the Unreal Engine, in the Unreal Engine blueprint, something is missing for this affix that connects it to the basic attack skills. Because basic attacks are skills, and the affixes that give you damage to a certain basic attack type, whether it's mace, etc., they do have this property attached to them. But the regular affix is not attached to all 5 basic attack skills. Or is it 5? I think it's more than 5. 7? 8? What is it? Mace, sword, greatsword, railhammer, bow. What am I missing? Digitus. Rifle, pistol, 8. I'm probably missing something, but yeah, all of those need to be connected somewhere to the regular basic attack affixes. And the basic attack speed capping at 36% is not really fun. I wish we had at least 18, 90, maybe 100% basic attack speed cap. Right now from stats you cannot get more than 60% basic attack speed. That's a little bit underwhelming. It's not like we're gonna be super overpowered if we have 100% basic attack speed, because basic attack speeds right now are still underwhelming. Even if they fix those affixes, it's not like they're gonna be doing millions of damage like some other things can do. Wait, I forgot to change my skills. I forgot to change my skills. I need to change to... I'm not gonna do this map. I can't stand Angered Ancestors. It's the worst type of map affix. I refuse to do Angered Ancestors. It's overpowered. Those guys can go through walls. Instead of spawning skeletons that give you no XP every few seconds, they handled it in such a boring way. A spirit constantly following you. It would have been much better if they spawned every few seconds an ambush of some skeletons, ranged and close range, that attack you. And don't give you XP for balanced reasons. Okay, let's do it like this. So yeah, I'm just gonna go do something a little bit easier. In fact, I forgot. What difficulty am I playing? I'm probably playing ridiculous, that's why I'm gonna switch to normal. Any Mapworks portals? Oh, I've got 14 portals. Let's do Mapworks, it's much more fun than Fazir. Spayfreaks says I'm back, see you later. Well, welcome, no, you will be welcome back in 20 minutes. And the first giveaway, by the way, ends in 3 minutes. So 3 minutes until the first code. So let's kill a few enemies and then I can draw the winners and then share their names. Actually, it's gonna be the first winner. I'm not gonna draw all winners at once. So the first winner will be drawn and you would be able to see the name of the person on the page. I will later contact them and email them those keys or send them those keys. But that would be after the stream ends. To make sure we have enough time for streaming. You can win a key. You can win 1 key for Steam. 1 key for Steam. Let me just give you the command. For this game, for Torchlight 3. So there's 3 keys, 3 different giveaways. Each of them is for a key. And on the giveaway pages you can see the time left until the giveaway ends, and then I can just officially end it and draw the winners. And if the same person wins 2 of the giveaways, I will redraw. So let's say the second giveaway or the third giveaway is won by a person who won the previous ones. I would make sure to redraw it to make sure that everyone has no more than one draw per person, to give everyone equal chance. And it's open to both YouTube and Twitch viewers. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you both have chances of entering. Well, did this guy just disappear? He spawned and then despawned. Oh, and yesterday I found a bug with entropy. If you have 3 points into entropy, let's say if you have 3 bonus skill points at entropy, if entropy is at level 3 and gives you the tier 1 bonus, but you have 0 points invested into entropy, you don't really get the tier 1 bonus, unless you spent at least 1 point into entropy. I had +2 skill levels from my set, and then another item was giving me +1 level to entropy. And on the skill you would see it says it gets the tier 1 bonus, but actually I wasn't getting the tier 1 bonus until I spent 1 point into the skill. So be careful with this. I guess it works for every single skill, it's not just entropy. Unless you have a skill point invested into the skill, you're not gonna be able to benefit from that bonus. Okay, that's nice. Oh, where did this one suddenly appear from? What weapon am I using, by the way? Okay, it's not a bad one. It's not great, but it's not a bad weapon either. Okay, so let's go and draw the winner. Let's go and draw the winner now. This giveaway ended, let's draw it. So, Torchlight 3, where did it go? Finished. Just a moment. I wanna see winners, there we go, winners. Draw winners, one winner unpicked. Winners to draw. Last time I drew winners, it shared the winners' emails on my screen, so I wanna hide it. But the winner is Asgi. I'm gonna announce it in the widget. Announce with avatar, without avatar, I guess it doesn't matter. So there we go. We can now see Asgi is the winner. Asgi, I will contact you after this to email you on the email that you used. So on this giveaway, the first one, you should be able to see who the winner is now. And this is it. This is the first one. So this one's ended, but the other two giveaways are still going. The other two are still going. So there's 27 minutes and 42 minutes until the other entries are drawn. Once I've drawn the final one, I would start contacting people when my stream ends, when I pass the baton to Torchlight 3's developers. And Sinister23, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Struck Club. Terry the Tank, welcome back to you as well. Nice seeing you again. sorry if I'm a little bit slow. There's a lot of things happening at once. And kind of juggling here different tabs on a single monitor. It's a little bit slow to do everything on a single monitor with the chat and the game, and yeah, and the browser. Alright, let's see here. Leaving the dungeon. I'm gonna do one more dungeon with this hero and then we can switch. Before that we can do some gambling. Maybe I can get a Molten Reach finally to drop for me. Maybe. It would be so nice if I do get a Molten Reach. It's the only disc mage item I'm still to get. Come on, come on, come on. I know you wanna drop. I know you wanna drop. Wait, what did this one do? Immobilize, yeah. Don't want immobilize. Okay, let's get some respectacles now. I'm gonna go and get respectacles. And then we can go into respect. Come on, come on. And Sinister didn't realize I was on Twitch too, and watched several of my YouTube videos and have found them helpful. I'm glad that you found my videos helpful. I'm gonna keep making videos for Torchlight 3, even though very soon I'm gonna start making a little bit of content for Warhammer Chaosbane with the new DLC for Warhammer Chaosbane, and then I'm gonna start making content for Godfall. That doesn't mean I will stop making stuff for Torchlight 3. I'm gonna be shuffling the different games, streaming a little bit of this, a little bit of that, making content for this and that. But Torchlight 3 is my main game, so I'm always returning to it. I've always returned. Even when the game was in beta and I couldn't stream it because of non-disclosure agreement, even then, when I didn't stream it and I didn't make content because I couldn't share video footage, I still knew eventually when they removed the NDA I would return to the game. So yeah, I always come back to Torchlight 3. Actually, not Fuzzier. Let's not do Fuzzier. It's boring. Let's do a Mapworks map. Let's do it. Come on. If only they would drop that Molten Reach. I probably would love to have Molten Reach more than the Ancient Ember set. Of course, I really want every single piece of the Ancient Ember set so I can test it in my builds. Instead of theory craft, this will be good, this won't be good, and so on. But yeah, it's tied to the Fuzzier dungeon, so I'm probably never gonna get the Ancient Ember set with the way I play. With the way I just don't like doing Fuzzier's dungeon. Let's keep moving. And I love those graveyard maps. What's my defense? 55, 65, 62, 37. Okay, this one has better defenses than my sharpshooter. So I can be a little bit more pushy with allowing myself to get hit more often. Okay, if anyone has some questions about builds, about ways how to develop their hero, how to level up skill points, what skill is stronger for what type of build, feel free to ask. I can share some knowledge with you and maybe give you some advice, some hints, if you're new to the game especially. And if you want me to respec a little bit, I wouldn't mind whenever there's respectacles to rework a little bit the build. In fact, I forgot to remove those 3 points, 2 points, and put them elsewhere. Sinister says, no, I actually just read this comment. I saw some movement in the chat and I thought it was Sinister's comment. No, never mind. It's just my bot. It's just my bot. And yeah, the raffle number 1 is over. Raffle number 2 and 3 are still open for sign-ups. When all three of them are over, when the third one is over, I will start emailing people. I will end up passing the baton to Bean, who will be streaming with Max Schaefer and Tyler Thompson, who are the CEO and project lead of this game, of Echtra Games, and Echtra Games are the developers of this game. So Max Schaefer, CEO of Echtra Games, and Tyler Thompson, Torchlight 3's project lead. They will be doing some hardcore, ridiculous runs with Bean. And again, if anyone has any spare funds that they want to put towards a good cause, you can use the link to donate to the charity, the Extra Life charity. More about this here. This is supposed to I think, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not mistaken, any funds raised will go towards equipment, hospital equipment, for that children's hospital. And it's, I think, the 3rd year in a row that Echtra Games has raised funds. Last year we got the Echtra Retriever. This year we're getting the Alpaca or the Echtra Retriever, or both of them, depending on how much you... Let's actually show you. Actually, I can't show you. I'm gonna show you the Alpaca in a moment. I wish I could switch my pets without accessing my pet shelter. If they can go there, they should be able to tell their buddy to return to me. And just a moment, I need to go and recharge my headset. Just a second. Just need to plug the cable into my headset. Okay. Okay, we're ready. My headset was doing some beeping sounds. I'm not sure if you heard them. But yeah, that's when it needs to recharge. Let's finish this map and then I can show you the Echtra Retriever. I can go on my Cold Hard Dusk Mage, the one I'm leveling. Or I can go on one of my Realm Masters. By the way, I can let you decide now which one of those 3 heroes you wanna see. Bane Realm Master, level 60. Blood-Drinker Realm Master, level 60. Both of them are Slammer builds right now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough Respectacles to completely change the build too much. So one of them is my Acid Slammer build, the other one is my I keep forgetting the name, my Slamming Rupturer, and the third hero is my WoW level 37 Cold Heart Dusk Mage, which I'm building as a Golem build. I'm making a build with Golem there. The level 37, sure. And that's gonna be the one I go on next then. Alright, let's go on to level 37 now, and I'm gonna quickly check how much time we've got until the next giveaway. We've got 15 minutes until the next giveaway. 15 minutes. I just remembered I need to put a link in my video on YouTube. Okay, so switching heroes. Just let's put those items there and go to the Cold Hard Dusk Mage. I'm gonna drink some juice in the meantime. So let's go on to this one. And this is the nice pet, the alpaca pet. This is the extra life alpaca. And you can get this alpaca if you donate to the charity $5 or more. And you can get the retriever with 10. I hope I'm not giving you the wrong numbers. Let me quickly confirm it myself. So the alpaca is 5. No, the alpaca is 10. The retriever is 5, and both of them together are 15. So the alpaca is 10, the retriever is 5. And yeah, the link that's shared in the chat messages is where you can read about this. Now let's keep doing quests with this one, because it's a WoW level one, so we're gonna do a little bit of story on that one.
Dear hero, you've returned. The Voltura attacked the town, and it was none other than that rogue Kennick leading the charge. They've abducted dearest Hicks and some townsfolk.
Who do I talk to? Oh, the mayor. Alright, mayor. Oh, I forgot to get the waypoint from Secret Trail last night. I can rush to it. I can try and rush to it. It's not a problem. Oh, Gwaint has put a new color on his name. Gwaint, did you put this color yourself? This is kind of like like a little bit brighter version of the color of the walls in my room, because it used to be a female room before I moved into it. this horrid color for a room. But yeah, Gwaint's name in the chat. See, that's why I don't want to stream until I get myself a green screen. I don't want to stream with my camera until I get a green screen, so I can hide that horrible wall behind me. Color, not color with not pet color, but the color. I mean, I can pronounce it with American instead of British, so I can say color, so you can kind of see the difference there. Yeah. Is Absolver or Holy Bolt better? Absolver is better for AoE. Holy Bolt is better for single target. So if you want single target DPS, Holy Bolt is your better choice. If you want clearing with AoE, with all that piercing, proccing things, that's not a bad choice to get Absolver then. Right, let's go to the protected trail. If you want to use it with casting speed, something's missing in the game right now. I think they removed the minus the minus absolver mana cost. So the cost reduction for absolver, the cost reduction for entropy, the cost reduction for any other skill, those affixes seem to be gone from the game. I'm not sure whether it's intentional or not, but when you don't have cost reduction, it's a little bit difficult to handle 75 or 50% casting speed builds. But I love Absolver with the casting speed builds. If you look at my my Absolver Zealot, pardon me, my Absolver Zealot build on my website, you would see some sort of an example there. But when I made that build, we had skills that give us minus X% to mana cost for Y skill. For example, minus 10% cost for Absolver. When you stack multiple of those, it made it very nice to do casting speed builds, because you know, alright, I'm gonna be casting very quickly, which will be draining my mana like crazy. And in order to not run out of mana, I would need that extra cost reduction and mana regeneration. I mean, mana regeneration is one part of the puzzle, but if you only have mana regeneration without cost reduction, I can see people having problems with the mana. Even with mana infused, even with mana regen in boots and in a helmet, even with mana regen in a focus item, if you have 3 times mana regen or something like that, even then you're not gonna have enough, because you're gonna be draining too much. Whereas if you reduce the cost before you even need to start regaining mana, you would be able to squeeze in 1 or 2 extra casts, which is super important. But in general, for cost reduction and for casting speed builds, I really prefer Absolver then, because first it's piercing, second there's 5 projectiles. With Holy Bolt you can get 1 plus another 3, so you can get Holy Bolt projectile once, sometimes another second Holy Bolt when it procs, but you cannot get Absolver to auto-cast 5. With Arc of Light, even if your Absolver is maxed out, it's always gonna be casting 3 Absolvers. There's always gonna be 3 Absolvers, and they're not gonna travel as far as an upgraded Absolver. So the Arc of Light Absolver will not benefit from the tier 1 or tier 3 bonus. It will, however, benefit from the extra damage. So if you put extra points into Absolver, the damage of your auto-casted Arc of Light Absolver when doing Holy Bolt will increase, but that's the only thing that will increase the damage. You're not getting the tier 1 and tier 3 bonuses. And if only auto-casting worked in such a way where it would take into account the tier 1 and tier 3 bonuses, there would have been some crazy fun builds that way. Some crazy fun builds. And again, for this golem, I said it yesterday, they need to make it that whenever you cast the golem, the first time, not recast, but the first time you cast the golem, we should be able to, it should do the damage, it should do the shockwave, the slam. I'm gonna get my energy up and show you. See, if I cast the golem now, it's gonna do some damage to enemies around it. Like this. See, this damage, it needs to do this damage the first time you cast it, when you summon it. Right now, when you summon it, it doesn't do anything other than appearing, and this seems like a waste of 50 energy, the initial cast. It's not fair if you can do damage with Drain, if you can do damage with Blazing Pillar, if you can do damage with that Spectral Spider, but you can't do damage with the Golem on the initial cast. You have to cast it once, then wait 3 seconds, and then cast it again before you can even do damage. It's not fair. It's underwhelming. Well, that's how I die. A random one shot before I could even move. See, the problem here is I need to wait for the animation of one skill to end before I can do the animation of another skill. I can't interrupt animations. And I pressed my teleport, but I didn't get teleported because he was doing something else. He was casting something else. When you cast your movement skill, it should interrupt whatever you're doing. If I'm casting some skill that requires a little bit of a longer animation, I should be able to interrupt it, cancel the casting, and immediately move out of danger. Because then it's not an escape skill, then it's just a movement skill. It stopped being an escape mechanic skill. And now I'm getting spawn killed, obviously, because... But yeah, my defense is very bad. 8% damage. 8% damage reduction. If you're wondering why I'm dying so much, the game just doesn't drop me items with good defense. And this thing's another thing I don't like, not able to pause the game. We should be able, when playing solo, to press escape or press our skills and pause the game, even though it's online. I'm pretty sure it's doable to pause your current instance if you're solo. Okay. Anything else with defense? Oh, I got rapid bartering, nice. And I've got a skill point, 2 skill points, 2 skill points. This is maxed out. This is maxed out. Now, what do I max out next? Normally, at this point, I would start maxing out entropy. So I'm gonna get extra damage for Absolver first. Will you make guides for this build? Yes, I will make guides for this build. And Wasting Time says, hello, I wish I had time to play this more. Welcome back, Wasting Time, nice seeing you again. And Arcus says, is the Absolver points for Holy Bow damage-wise significant? Well, the Absolver points, I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean by putting points into Absolver so that the Arc of Light item, this item, can give you more damage on the auto-cast Absolvers? You're basically getting this thing. You're getting 5% damage, I think, per point. So every level of Absolver gives you 5% damage. If you have 10 levels, that's 50% damage. It's a significant increase. It's a significant increase, and here's one thing I would like to know. If there's a developer watching this, does passive damage with Absolver increase the auto-cast damage? So does this 18% and this 16% and this 18% increase the damage of Absolver when it's auto-cast by Arc of Light? You know what? Let's try it. Let's go to my fort and try it right now. I can confirm this for you, guys, if you're watching. Let's go and test it. Instead of... Oh no, wrong port. Actually, I can test it. But yeah, this build will be coming when it's ready, and it's not going to be just this build. I will make this build, and then I will make a second build, which will be support build. With the support build, I probably won't use the golem, but maybe I can. With the support build, I would be using damnation, and I would be using consecration, and I would be using ideally a weapon with chance to freeze, and it will be all about freezing. Freezing, making the enemies do less damage, and supporting your teammates by letting them do more damage. So I would make two builds, the support freezer build and this one that I'm testing right now, the golem one. So let's go and test it to see if auto casting with Arc of Light would get an increased damage of the bolts if I have percent damage to to Absolver. Because percent damage to Absolver is the best thing you can do to your Absolver build. Flat damage doesn't give you as much as percent damage to Absolver, or to Holy Fury, or to Entropy, to anything. I've tested, for example, 30% flamethrower card damage and 25% flamethrower card damage, and neither of those would give me less damage than what's its name? Than flat. So let's put Holy Bolt here. Let's quickly, just for a moment, put Arc of Light here. And now you see my Holy Bolt is casting Absolver, and it does 2500, right? I'm trying to make sure it hits with only with the extra projectile. Is it me or is the number different every time? Wait, I need to get my eyes closer to the screen because I can't see well without glasses. 5,000. 5,000. Okay, let's remove the shoulders and this and this. 3,200 instead of 5,000. I think it does it works. I think it really works. Yeah. So this actually does increase the damage of auto-casted Absolver, as I suspected. But yeah, it's good to know. So now it's back to 5,000. Do you see the difference there? So consider this. If you're making an Arc of Light build, consider investing into damage with Absolver alongside damage with Holy Bolt. But yeah, this has been confirmed. This has been confirmed, and thank you very much, Buster602. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Struck Club to you. Now, let's go back to Absolver. Space Freaks says I'll be back. Okay, Space Freaks and Arcus 1988. Thank you very much, Arcus, for the follow. Welcome to the Struck Club to you. And again, folks, the link that just got shared into the chat, you can use that link to find out more about how you can donate and put some spare funds you might have to a good cause towards getting some hospital equipment for a children's hospital via the Extra Life charity. And I've got a quest in Vultura Village. What's my quest? To go back to Boat Town. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Vultura Village. And Terry the Tank, I don't think I will be able to team up with the devs. It's gonna be 3 of them. and maybe there's gonna be a moderator with them or something like that. But I doubt I would be able to team up with them when I pass the baton. When I pass the baton, I'm probably gonna leave my headset on me and go and make myself something to eat while listening to the stream. Thank you, wireless headset. But yeah, it's when I pass the baton, it will be 6 p.m. here, roughly close to 6 p.m. 6 p.m. minus 10-15 minutes. By the way, we have 10 minutes left on the next giveaway. The next code will be given away in 10 minutes. Maybe we can do one more quest until then. Again, the winners who win those Torchlight 3 keys that Echtra has provided me with for this charity stream, those keys I will email the winners after my stream is over. After I pass the baton. Wrong way again. Okay, there we go. What's my quest here? To find Higgs. Higgs is the joke of an NPC. The guy who always gets captured somehow in the game. For a soldier, he definitely gets captured a lot. See, this is what I mean. I just summoned my golem and it didn't do damage on the initial summon. I really hope they consider making the summon do the slam on the initial summon. So close to 3k. Bean says so close to 3k. 2,846. Guys, if we reach $3,000 for the charity, they will give everyone 10 respectacles. Again, you can use the link in this link. There we go. You can use this link to find out more about the charity and what you can get, and the different stretch goals. The stretch goals depending on how much funds we raise for the Extra Life charity. Yeah, I would fire that golem. Bean, could you give them my feedback to consider making that golem do damage on the initial summon? Like, you know when you don't have the golem up and you summon it for the first time, to be able to do this skill, the slam. It would be super nice, because right now it's very underwhelming when you summon the golem and it doesn't do damage. It doesn't do this AoE skill. I can understand. You're probably... I'm gonna make a note for it later. But yeah, I think it's underwhelming right now compared to the other skills. For 50 cost energy to not do damage on the initial hit. Whereas if I use Drain or if I use Blazing Pillar or anything like that, it starts doing damage immediately. So it would be nice to get this extra shockwave, this one, on the initial summon. It can even appear with that same animation as the slam. But yeah, the golem seems okay. Its regular damage is still weak, but the active damage is very good. The active damage is amazing. You can see he just did 28,000, where my absolver does 4,000. I mean, my absolver crits for my absolver crits for 12. This golem crits for 38. So many. So many. Bean, did you sleep since the 24 hours started? Did you get some rest? I'm wondering, because if it's I know how taxing it is to do 24-hour streams. I mean, I did for Borderlands 3 once. I did 29 hours on launch day, and my brain was super mushy at the end of the stream. So if you haven't slept yet, I can understand. It's not really nice of a feeling when you're exhausted from staring at the screen for so long. Oh, you did get some rest due to Fox and Watchy. Nice. Thanks to Fox and Watchy. Oh, it's still very early there, though. It's still very early. It's like super early for... I'm normally a person that gets up pretty late, around noon. And for you to be up as early as like 4 or 5 in the morning must have been exhausting as well. Well, that still helps. Showers can be refreshing. I think in San Francisco it never gets super cold, right? It never gets like winter cold in San Francisco, so it's always warm weather if I'm not mistaken there, in the Pacific time zone, in that part of the hemisphere, close to the equator. Oh, you're in Oregon. Okay, so but is there winter like when it snows? Because I would love to live in an area where there is no snow. If I want snow, I can go to the mountains somewhere, get some snowboarding done. But it's nice knowing that you can have a cold shower in the summer and exit and not get the cold, the same way you can do it in a winter. In winter time here, for example, it gets very cold. We can get 40 degrees Celsius in the summer, but in the winter it can go to -20 sometimes. Huge drops, huge differences in my country, in Bulgaria. Wait, where is the way? Okay, it's here. Oh, never mind, I need to go to Echo Landing. I've been wondering what I'm missing in this zone, why I haven't progressed next. I just had to go talk to Hicks. Oh, you were from Utah, okay. Very hot summers, very wintry winters. Oh yeah. So it's probably around the same part of the hemisphere, of the same difference from the equator to Oregon as it is to my country, probably. My country is right above Greece, between Greece and Romania. Romania is to the north, Greece is to the south. And since my city, the capital city, is next to a mountain, it's like in a hole. And the weather here, even in the summer, there's going to be a ton of rain in this city, where on the seaside people would be enjoying some sunny weather. But strategically, because there was a lot of wars going on and things like that, as a capital, this is a good place where they built the city. But but it's not good for the weather. Okay, so what was I doing? I needed to get 20% light skills damage. Now my Absolver's even stronger. And then I can maybe start leveling up my Ice Shield to get the Petsicles. I really love the Petsicles.
Hi there. Fancy a pet? See you next time.
And I need to buy potions because I'm down to 0. I so wish this potion trader would be upstairs and they would move the pet trader here maybe. Oh, and I finally have a wife-bound scroll. I would try not to die anymore. Although it's gonna be hard with my defense, and that means I need to just do some gambling. Let's gamble for some gear. I need defense. 8% is not gonna cut it, so I need gauntlets, shoulders, ideally with absolver damage, chest and legs, maybe. What's the lowest level item I'm wearing? My shoulders are the lowest level. Okay, I'm losing damage to Absolver, but it's worth the gamble for now. So let's change. I'm gonna lose this damage. But I really need a better chest armor with defense, because I'm just getting one shot left and right without this defense. Let's take that one. I can go to my storage soon and get... Actually, let's go to my storage now. Let's go to my fort and grab some items. And that reminds me, the second giveaway probably ended. Let's go draw the winner. Competitions finished. Part 2. Wait. Part 2. Did part 3 finish as well? Wait, why did part 3 finish as well? Well, we could probably just draw the winners of both of those. And thank you very much for the follow, Farva1. Thank you very much. Okay, let's draw the other 2 winners at the same time. So, part 2 giveaway winners. And thank you very much, TNB Fenderman. Thank you very much for the subscribe on my YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. And the same goes for Ainowin. Interesting name. Interesting sounding name, the way I pronounced it. So yeah, let's draw one winner for part 2. And the thing is, the same person who won the first one won the second one, so I'm gonna repick. I'm gonna repick it because I don't want the same person winning each giveaway. Let's repick. It's the same person who won the first giveaway winning the second one. Okay, now there's Daryl Billsborough. Daryl Billsborough won the second giveaway, so I'm gonna announce the winner in the widget. And then we can draw the winner for part 3. Part 3. I just don't want to show you the email of the people who won. That's why I'm not sharing my browser. But you can go on the links to see the winners there. Well, it's the same two people that have signed up in the giveaway. So it's gonna be either Dario or Asgi. So basically, this time around, I'm just gonna draw a winner, and it's gonna be one of the same two people. I guess it was just two people who wanted keys. So Baines, you want a key? I will show you I will give you your key, and actually Baines won the third one too, and he's on Steam. Whereas Asgi who won the first key, I don't think he signed up. Did he sign up from Twitch? Let me see if I can email him. But yeah, Baines, you've got keys too. You won the second and the third. Although Asgi won the second and the first, but I repicked him and it was Baines. But it was just you two guys. It was just you two guys. So each one has a key to get. So I'm gonna email Asgi later, and I'm gonna write Baines a PM on Twitch because he has used his Twitch profile as well. So yeah, congratulations to both of you. Congratulations to both of you. Let me announce the winners of part 3. So all 3 giveaways have now ended. You should be able to see the winners. And yes, I'm gonna email you later. Let's stream for another 10-15 minutes, and then I can pass the baton to Beam. Up to Bean. Sorry for mispronouncing it. And thank you very much to everyone who followed. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Struck Club. TNB Fenderman, by the way, you joined a little bit later. You joined when the raffle was over. It could be fair. It could be fair. Bean is Bean here still. Is Bean here still? She's here. Well, it would be fair because, see, Baines won 2 keys. And Baines, it probably would be fair if we just give someone else the 3rd key. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna probably throw the 3rd key in the chat. Exactly, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna throw it in the chat. YouTube and Twitch. The first one who activates this one gets it. It's a Steam key, so if you want to activate the key, you have to be on the Steam redeem key. So Baines won a key, Asgi won a key, the 3rd key I will throw in the chat. I think it's only fair. It's only fair. So let me just copy paste that one key. Key number 3. And enjoy. Be quick. The key is for Torchlight 3. For Torchlight 3, you redeem it from the Steam redeeming page. The place in Steam to redeem. It's for the game I'm playing. Of course, if you don't need the key, don't activate it. Obviously, let people who are in a bigger need, who want to play the game, enjoy it and get it. So yeah, let's just do one more quest maybe, and then we can pass the baton to Bean. Back to Voltura village. And my friends, my friends don't want to play Torchlight 3. I gave one of the keys to my brother that you gave me before for friends and family. But he doesn't have much time. He's too busy making his own game and working his regular job when he's not free. So he doesn't have much time to play, and I asked my other friends, but they don't feel like playing Torchlight 3. I guess it's not their kind of game, although I have the Struck Club. The Struck Club play Torchlight 3 with me, and that's fine. So yeah, Banis will get one of the keys and Asgi is gonna get the other one after the stream is over. Let's go finish that power line. Let's go save some deaths. This is the quest where you're saving deaths. you're saving Faye, Ario, and who else? I forgot the third name. Where was that power line? TNB Okami, your brother is also making a game. Nice to hear that. My brother's making a mobile game. That's all I can say. I can't reveal anything other than it's a game for... Well, it can be made multi-platform, but it's mobile and it's super simple. It's for extreme casuals. For extreme casuals, and he makes it in his free time. And it's something that doesn't exist. It's completely different than anything out there on the market. So yeah, he made up the rules and everything himself. When he makes it, I will stream it and promote it a little bit on my channel. But yeah, we're probably... I'm not sure when it's gonna be ready, but when it's gonna be ready, then. But it's definitely something that it can be very addictive. If my mother, who has never played games, got addicted to that game on her phone, and my brother's wife, who also hasn't played games, enjoyed it. If people who never played games are enjoying it, then that's definitely something nice. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if my viewers would enjoy testing the game sometime when I stream it, and we'll see. It's something that you can pick up for a few minutes. Quick games. And Benjamin Vega, welcome back, Vega. How are you? Nice seeing you again, Vega. Yeah, let's go save the deaths. Let's go save the deaths that have been captured. Who do we save first? First is Ario. Okay. We saved Lady Godfrey just now. Now, who's next? Jen. Okay, we saved Jen, and next is Faye. Boom. Saved all three damsels that have been captured. I love this Easter egg that they've put in the game with naming those NPCs after deaths, after people from the team. All right, let's go get the Defiler, and then we can pass the baton to Bean, along with Max and Tyler. No, my pistol, my pistol, my precious, my precious. No. Oh wait, I need to equip a weapon. Don't kill me, don't kill me. I need a weapon. Quickly. Okay, this is gonna work for now. My pistol got destroyed. Alright, let's see if I've got something better than what I'm wearing. Probably not. Now I'm losing some mana again. Yeah, more of this. You're playing my sharpshooter electrode build. Which one of the three? I've got three sharpshooter electrode builds. I've got electrified, I've got the melee adventurer, and then I've got the Stormcaller Summoner. All of them are fun, and Awkward Reaper is back. Awkward Reaper, welcome back. And SpaceX says, is it a better chance to run higher dungeons to get better wood, or is it well, it's not like the chance is better, but the higher dungeons give you better map affixes. So you see, you cannot get dividing uniques and gear waki on the war at the same time. But when you reach level 150, every single enemy is unique. And if you combine that with a divided and gear waki card, then this is the most overpowered way of getting items. And if you abuse the system, which is unethical in my opinion, by not completing the map to the end, just killing the enemies and then leaving before killing the boss, you can have endless supply of multiple legendaries per map. When you get the built-in uniques together with the divided and gear waki. I'm not a fan of having to rely on certain map affixes to get my wood. I'm just not fan of this whole design. It's not my kind of thing. Wait, what happened? Oh no, I need to kill Strong Tusk. Alright, I'm gonna let it kill me. I'm gonna let it kill me to take me out. Or maybe finish it. I guess it's dying quickly. I wanted to just get out and be done with this. Must have accidentally entered the Phase Beast portal, thinking it was my take me outside of the dungeon portal. Okay, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go and pass the baton. Let's just do this. So yeah, thanks Truckwop for tuning in. I will now raid Bean. I will raid Bean. Let me share my screen. Firefox. Firefox, okay. Raid. Wait, why is it not? Do I need to type all of it? Wait, did I mistype something? I'm not sure what's happening. Is Bean not streaming? Maybe Bean is not streaming and that's why I can't rate her. Let me check the chat. Bean, are you ready? She's not online currently. All right, I can wait. We can wait. We can wait a little. Streamception. Is there a streamception on the screen? Okay, let's remove the streamception. So let's just do this, and I'm gonna wait for. She should be live. Okay, I can try and rate again. I'm gonna try and make sure it's ready. I'm gonna refresh my page. Maybe my page needs to be refreshed to see your channel as online. I'm not sure why it. Well, that's pretty weird. Maybe let me open the Play Torchlight page. I mean, maybe something's happening. I'm gonna check here what's happening. I think no. Sorry, unless you've got a time machine, that content is unavailable. What the? What's happening? This is what I get when I visit the Play Torchlight. Okay, that's strange. Let me check on my other browser just to see what's going on there. Yeah, it seems like it's online. I'm gonna try again. With the rate. I think it should let me now. I think now it would let me. Okay. There we go. I guess it was just taking a while to make a buffer or something. Alright, well, Bean passing the baton, and everyone enjoyed the stream with Bean, with Max Schaefer, CEO of Echtra Games, and Tyler Thompson, project lead of Torchlight 3. Let's have some fun watching them. And thanks everyone for stopping by. Keep it cool, and until next time from me.